But this thing, I took all my time in the big class to teach you step by step how to use it. I just give you just a glance about it. Resistance and support. So therefore, the moving average, you can use it for resistance and support also in a short. And also, one of the best thing about moving average, we are what we call sequences in the moving average. I know some of you are confusing for the beginner. That's why I told you you have to take the introduction class first. You're gonna go everything step by step. But this one I just teach you about what everything that you have in the stock market to know. When you talk about sequences, that means whenever all those numbers, for instance, now we got the 9, the 200, the 150, 50, 21, they are not in sequences. The reason why? This is the way the moving average works. The small number has to be always above the big number. For the stock to be in bullish, has to be above the big number, which is meaning 9, which is a small number, has to be above 200, has to be above 150, has to be above 50, has to be above 51. So as you can see, the 9 is above. That's a good check. But the 200, which is the big number, is not above. It has to be below the 150. So 150 and 200, which one is bigger? Is 150. So therefore, the 200 has to be below. So the 200, not good. The 150 has to be below the 50 because the 50 is smaller. So the 150 is bigger. No check. So the 50 and the 21, so the 21 has to be above the 50. Remember, I told you the small number has to be above the big number. That's the way it is. It has to be above the big number. So whenever it's above the big number, it's good. So 50 and 21, so 50 is bigger than 21, so therefore 50, no check. So if you have all those moving average, they're not in sequences. In order for that to be in sequences, as I just told you, all small number, the 50, the 21, the 50, 150 has to be in sequences. They have to be in. For instance, now you can see, I'm going to show you now how is in sequences. So the 9 moving average, the 21 moving average. So the 9 has to be above the 21. And then the 50, as you can see now, the 150 and the 200. So this now is the big sequences. They are in sequences now. Reason why? Because small number is above small number. It's above big number. So all those small numbers are above. So you see 9 is above 21, 21 is above 50, 50 is above 150, 150 is above 40. So if you have all those MA, which is moving average, like that in a shot above, so you got a strong, we call that strong bullish. We are in a strong bullish. So in order for you to have a strong bullish, all those numbers have to be in sequences, and small number has to be above big number. And also, now you can use them for different time frame, like interval. But I'm going to show you that in a real short, like trading view. I'll just give you some explanation about it. Now, if you have 9, you can use 9 most of the time, and the 21, both of them, for short term. When we're talking about short term, we're talking about trading. You can trade for like 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours, and 30 minutes. So you can use those as short term. And it's even mid-term, you can use the 50. And the 200 and the 150, most of the time, you can use those numbers in a short for long term. In this class, I teach you everything step by step. Now, I just give you a brief detail about things. But when you take this class, we detail everything one by one, step by one, how to use them. So that's the way. Now, if you don't know your technical analysis, you won't be able to make money. We won't be able to make profit because you got to know your technical analysis, because we have what you call technical analysis and fund. So if you don't know your technical to trade, you won't be able to make nothing. And the fundamentals, you need to know about good stock to buy. So in this class, we teach you everything step by step. Now, let's go back to a short. I'm going to go to the wheel short in TradingView to show you how you add those moving average in your shop. You're going to see them. It's very simple. Let me just go back there and see we got a TradingView to show you something about it now. Now, for instance, now, in TradingView, we got those lines. You know, in this class also, we teach you about, this is what we're talking about. We teach you all those tools, how to use TradingView, how to use them, those tools, and how to use the indicators. So you got to take this class. So before you even, especially for beginner, before you even know how to trade. Now, how you add those indicators? I'm going to show you the same 5 indicators that we've been added. We got plenty. So now, you can add, you go to indicators, you go click there, and we have what you call moving average exponential, and we have moving average simple. We're going to use the simple one. The exponential one is stronger, but they are doing the same thing. Let's just use the moving average simple. I'm going to add 5 of them. 3, 4, 5. That's the way you add them. But don't worry, if you take this class, you will know that very easy, step by step. Now, we're going to take first the 9. The 9 is, you see that's a blue. That's the way it's been added to your shot. When you got it like this, there's the way it's been added to your shot. Yep. So therefore, you got the 9 moving average. Now, I'm going to add the 21 for you. We click there. I showed you everything when you take the class. The 21, you just go there and you put the 21 moving average. I'm going to put it in green. I change color. I put it in green. Add it to short. Now you see the green and the blue. Now I'm going to add the 50. Let me just put 50. So that's why you have to get the skill. So if you get the skill, you will know everything there, how to use them. And I'm going to put this one in a different color. I put it in yellow. That's a 50. Now I'm going to use the 150. 150. I'm going to put the 150 in different color. I'm going to put the 150 this color. It's already been added. Yep. Now I'm going to use the last one, the 200. The 200 for you, 200 moving average, and I'm going to put it in red. That's it. See how they look like. Those are the now. That's why people been confused. If you have a shot come up to you, you have all those lines. If you don't have the skill, if you don't know, you're gonna say that's very complicated. And then when you get a skill, it's not big. You see how I add them? It was a black shot. But since I've been at them, you see now it's coming like very complicated, but it's not complicated. You got to get the skill. You need to know the skill, get this class. Click on the link, please. Now, you see, we have the 9 moving average, which is the blue. We have the green, which is the 21. We have the yellow, which is the 50. We got this color is on, which is the 150. We got the red, which is the 200. So as you can see, all those numbers are in sequences. For instance, we got the 9 in blue is above. Let me just put it in a little color. the 9 is above the 21 because the 21 is blue, is green. See the 21? The 21, the 9, and we have this color here, which is the 50. The 50, which is the 21, is above the 50. And we have the 150 there. The 50 is above the 121. And we have the red, which is the 200. So you see, they are in sequences. They are in sequence because what happened? All small number are in sequences. Just remove this. Let me just put this for you another way. We got this one, the blue. Yep. This one in blue. The blue one, which is the 9. So therefore, we got the 9 moving average, the 21 moving average. So the 9, which is the small number, is above the 21. The 21 is above the 50. The 50 is above 150. The 150 is above 200. In interval 15 minutes, if you trade now, for instance, if you have to trade Tesla at that time, 50 minutes, so Tesla is a big, strong bullish. That means it's going up for that 50 minutes. So you can trade it because it's very strong combined with MACD everything. So those things you have to know how to use them, combined with the candlestick, how to use the candlestick. But when it comes to moving average, they are in sequences because all those numbers are above each. So that's good. Now, if you switch to a different interval, for instance, let's say you're going to switch to 5 minutes to see if it's still above the same number, to see if it's strong. The same thing. The same thing. Because the 5 minutes, 9 minutes, the 9 moving average is still above the 21. The 21 is still above the 50. The 50 is still above the 150. The 150 is still above the 200. Now, let's move to a different interval to see what it does. 30 minutes. So the 30 minutes still the same. We got, you see the blue still above, the green, the yellow, the things, they are in great sequences. Let's move to a different interval to see 4 hours. It's the same. It's the same. Almost the same. It's the same. Now, let's move to 5 minutes back. So that's the way. Let's use another to see when they're not in sequences. Let me see if I can use something else for you. Let's see if I can use this shot there. Let me remove these. See, when you have a shot like this, you don't understand all those lines. And I'll just remove them. That's why you got to take the class and you will understand. Let me just add the moving average in NVIDIA to see what they do for 15 minutes. You go there to indicators. You see, you already know something. You just add moving average 5 times. Moving average simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let me just put the number. We already got the 9 in blue. Okay, you just add the 9 in blue. Let me just add the 21 moving average. Just add the 21 for you. 21. Let me put the 21 in green. You see, you got the green there. Let me add the 50. 50. You got star. Move the 50 for you in yellow. You see, you got the yellow there, the 50. Let me add the 150 now. I'm going to leave the same color. Let me add another color instead. Got this color. And then 150. You see? And then let's add the 200. I just add the 200 for you. Wait. The 200. Let me add it in 200. Let me add the 200 in red. You see? Now we got something different here. Oh, we have this now. we have the 9 moving average. The 9 moving average is below the 200. So now the 200 in 15 minutes is above the 9. So it's that in sequences. That means, you see the difference? It's not in sequences already. For the short term, you cannot trade it because the 200 is above, which is the red candle. Let me just put the red candle. You see, the red line, which is the 200, is above the blue one. For instance, the blue one there. So the blue one, which is the 9, is above 200. No. The red is above the 200 here. You see, because the red is there and the 200 is all the way down there. For instance, if we put it there, the 200 is there. So therefore, is below the 200. So the 200 is above it. So what you see there, you see the 200 for that time is above the blue. See, and you got the yellow one, which is the 21. The 21 there is below the 200. Therefore, we don't have to go far. It's in bearish. The reason why? It's in bearish because the 200, which is the big number, is above the 50 and is above the 9. Remember that the small number has to be above. All those things are very important to know. And also, I've been told you the moving average can be used also as resistance and support. And I teach you everything. So anytime the candle is going up, for instance, whenever a candle is going up, let me just put it away, going up and down, sit actually there to that moving average. You see, for instance, going there, going up and sit there, and that moving average, that's a move, that's a great support. And you see, for instance, you see candles just sitting there. That's a support. So anytime we have candles coming back and sitting to that moving average, that's a good support. As you can see there, all those candles here been sitting at the moving average. See, those are the candles sitting there at the moving average. So anytime you sit at the moving average, you see the blue, stock has a chance to go up. That's why it went up. It's support at the support. So we teach you everything step by step. So my friend, we cannot confuse you that much. More than that. If you want to take this class, click on the link. It's very cheap. You will get the introduction class, how to use TradingView, and also the cheapest class for you to know how to use the TradingView and about the candlestick, how to use them in a short. And also thereafter, you get the big class, how to trade, buy and sell. That's more expensive, but for those people that's been taking this introduction class, you will get a discount, very good discount. You will pay discount wage. So therefore, it was Harry to be serving you today. Just do me a favor, like and share, and click on the link. We'll see you next time because knowledge is the best. If you have knowledge, skill, you can go with it anywhere. If you lose your money, but your knowledge, you're not gonna lose it, and you can still making money. Get the class, and see you. Take care. This is Harry. See you next time. We're gonna keep in touch. Bye.